Hello guys, I'm Paris, the options guy, and welcome back to today's video. And if you see Nifty closing up 2% and Bank Nifty closing up 1.3%, and our target of 24,000 has been finally hit. I had said from 22,600 that if we close above that level, we will see 24,000 very easily. And if we see Nifty going up till 24,000 in just 22 days, so 3 weeks, 24,000 done. Now is the time to start booking your profits. In my opinion, I've also started booking my profits. And yes, I have basically sold half of my portfolio at this level because I also getting very good gains, although the portfolio size was not that big because again I'm very young, so I don't have a like a lakhs and lakhs of rupees to invest. But still, any sort of gain is good, right? So yes, I've also started booking my profit, and I'm starting to stay in cash because then I will wait for a dip in the market or a very good correction, and then I'll think about starting to buy. But anyways, that is out of the question. Let's not talk about what I have done, but let's talk about what the market will do. Now Nifty over here looks pretty bullish. No, not gonna lie, Nifty looks very bullish. But Bank Nifty on the other end not looks such not looks that bullish as compared to Nifty. So what are we going to do over here is going to be very simple. Now one thing that I want to tell you is the data, the FNO data. If you see, pros have come into short now. They were long they had 3 lakh long contracts up till last week, and then by the end of the week now they are in 1,80,000 short contracts. Now this is a very interesting data point that you can see, and it looks like the market might be heading for a bit of a profit booking, or at least market might not be able to break the high that it has made in this week. At least Bank Nifty might not. Nifty might try to, but it might again fail at higher levels. So for this week, at least for the first half of the week, we will think about taking a sell on rise position in the market. So any sort of up move that we get, we will think about taking a selling position because of the price action that has been made in the market. Because if you see in the daily chart of Nifty over here, Nifty has done a very good momentum, and now it hasn't made a very good candle over here. So if Nifty has to break this high, then it will do it very fast. It will take one pullback on the downside, and then it will break very fast and continue the short move. But if Nifty is not breaking 24,200, let's take 24,200, which is a bit higher than this, higher than the all-time high, so that we have a little bit of a you can say breathing space. But yes, until and unless Nifty doesn't break 24,200, we will not stay bullish on the market, right? And same thing for Bank Nifty also. Bank Nifty has made a very bad candle over here, and it shows that Bank Nifty might go into a bit of a consolidation for a while. So any sort of a pullback that we get in the market, we will think about taking a selling position. Because over here also, if you see, pros booked all of their profit in their future long positions, and now they come into short, right? They've come into future short. If you see, they've started shorting calls also, and they've started exiting their put shorts also. They had a huge quantity of put shorts, and now they just have 9,300 contracts left of put short. So it looks like any sort of a up move that we get in the market will not be sustained, and that can be used for actually taking a selling position in the market, at least for the first half of this week. In the second half, are we going to go up or not? That depends on where the market is by, let's say, Wednesday or Thursday, right? And then we will evaluate the market and see what exactly can we do in this type of market. So as I said, a sell on rise view, at least for this week, in at least for the first half of the week, and then in the second half we will think about taking a buying, you can say in the second half we can think about taking a buying stance again in the market. But that depends on how the market performs, because if you see Dow Jones also, Nasdaq also, if you see, they are not looking that good in daily charts. If you see, Dow Jones looks like it might at least consolidate or give a move on the downside at least till 38,400, 38,500. Nasdaq, not a great candle at all. This shows that Nasdaq will face a very good resistance from 20,000 and might even go down till 19,000. And it doesn't really look that far if you look at the daily charts. And S&P also looks like 5360, 5380 might be a very good support for S&P. So it might take a pullback till there and then maybe start to move up and make a new all-time high. So at least for the first half of the week, we will take a sell on rise stance, and then we will think about what we need to do in the second half depending on where the market is by Wednesday or Thursday, right? So what can we do for tomorrow on Monday? Very simple. If we open the gap up, that will be the best place to take a selling position will be 52,700 to 52,600. If in this area you see market coming and it starts to make lower low, then you guys can think about taking a short position. Over here, your first target will be 52,400 on the downside, which will be a small target. But if you to get a chance to take a selling position at higher levels, then I would recommend you hold your positions for a bit longer till at least 52,100 on the downside, because then the market can easily come down till 52,100 also. I think there won't really be a very big problem, right? So at least hold it by the day end. If then the market comes near 50 to 200 and all those levels also, then you can think about taking or exiting your positions, right? So any sort of sell on rise stand opportunity that we get near 50 to 600 to 700, we will again think about taking a selling position. If this level is broken, then we will look at this trend line over here. If the market is taking very good resistance from this trend line, market sees a very good sell off coming from this trend line, then we will think about selling at this trend line itself. And if this trend line is also broken and market continues to up, then 53,000 to 53,050 will be the level that needs to be watched out for. This level is a very, very good level, because over here your stop loss will be very small and you can get extremely good targets on the downside based on the risk that you're taking. So if you sell over here, let's say 53,000, market comes near 53,000, makes a little bit of price action, you keep 100 points of stop loss, you can easily get 5 to 600 points on the downside till 52,400 again. And that is an easy target to achieve for Bank Nifty if we start to see profit booking, right? So until and unless we break 53,200 on the upside and close above that, we will not think about taking a bullish position at higher levels. At lower levels, we might think about taking a bullish position, but at higher levels, we will not stay bullish on the market. Rather, we will think about taking a selling position. Because as I had said in the last week's videos also, near, I think when Nifty hit 24,000, that now we might start to see profit booking in the market, and now the market will not start to move up as fast as it went up in the previous days over here. So I hope you guys didn't get trapped at higher levels by taking very bullish positions. Although Nifty did move a little bit more higher, but still, Bank Nifty, if you see, didn't really move a lot after that update that I had given. So now at higher levels for Nifty, again this trend line and this area of 24,150 to 24,125, a very good area to take a selling position. Over here, if the market comes and you are looking at any sort of rejection from here, any sort of candle like this, any sort of candle like this, even a negative price action that the market is making, you guys can think about taking a short position from here. Because if the market breaks this trend line, and then if you are seeing negative price action, that would also mean that there is a fake breakout that can happen, and then the market can again give you a sort of this very fast move on the downside. So I hope the price plan for this is clear. Until unless we close about 24,200 in Nifty, we will not think about going bullish in the market. If we close about 24,200, then we can think about going bullish till at least 24,500 very easily. But until that happens, we will only think about taking a sell on rise stance, and that is what we will do, right? And Nifty, again, that is a bit of a far away level. If we want a level which is a bit closer, then 24,075 to 24,050. In this area, if you see that the market has come and it is starting to make negative price action, you guys can again go ahead and take a short position from that level, and then you can easily keep a target of a small target of, first of all, 23,975 on the downside. That will be a small target, and then you can keep a target of 23,930 on the downside. That will be our second target. Now Nifty is a bit more stronger as compared to Bank Nifty. So if we want to take a selling position, look out for Bank Nifty rather than Nifty, because again, if you see HDFC Bank also over here, it is not looking that strong in the daily charts. If you see, yes, it is not looking that strong after this candle has been made, and it looks like it might take a little bit more pullback. But the biggest contributor of Nifty, Reliance, is looking very strong over here, right? So Nifty might not see such a big correction as compared to Bank Nifty, and Bank Nifty might see more correction based on the biggest constituents of both Nifty and Bank Nifty, because HDFC Bank is not looking as bullish or as Reliance. So HDFC Bank might see weakness first if the market starts to see some profit booking, right? So I hope that is very clear. Again, TCS and Infosys also not very bearish over here, but still looking pretty bullish. But yes, HDFC Bank not looking that great. ICICI Bank also not looking that great. With this candle that it has made, it might see a little bit of pullback back till 1116 to 1170, this area, and then it might see again a very good buying coming in. So Bank Nifty's constituents are looking a bit weak, but for Nifty, the constituent, Reliance, the biggest constituent, is not looking that weak. And once Reliance starts to move, it doesn't stop. It just keeps on moving. The whole day it keeps on moving, right? So in Nifty, we will think about buying if we want to buy at lower levels, and in Bank Nifty, we'll think about selling if we want to sell at higher levels, right? For tomorrow, at least, I would not recommend any sort of selling trades in the market. Stay away from any sort of buying trades in the market. I'm really sorry. Any sort of buying trades in the market, I would not recommend, because there aren't any sort of, we need to see the price action tomorrow. And if we see any sort of a proper price action, then I will think about taking a buying position in the market. But for tomorrow, it's better to stay away from buying at lower levels also, because there might be a bit of volatility and you might hit your stop loss. So if we open with a gap down, let's say somewhere near 23 950 940, we will wait for a pullback in the market. Where 24,040 till 24,000. For Nifty, this area is very important. If the market comes near this area and starts to make negative price action, you can again think about taking a selling position on a pullback. And for Bank Nifty, let's say we open near 52,000, which is a 300 point gap down, not a big deal for Bank Nifty. Then we'll wait for a pullback till this zone. Now this zone was the zone that we were thinking about taking a buying position from, right? And we did take a buying position over here. So now this zone will act as a good resistance also. And if the market doesn't respect this zone, it does not mean that there cannot be selling. 52,500 is also a very good resistance on the upside. So even if you get the market near 52,500 after opening with a gap down, you can think about taking a selling position over here. And don't think that, oh, the market has recovered 400 points from the low and now the market will start to move. That is you can say not such a, like a very probable scenario. It might make a wick on the upside and then close again at lower levels. So I hope that is very clear. So yeah guys, for this week, at least for the first half, we will keep a sell on rise stance. And then if in the second half we get the clues that the selling is over, now the market can again continue to move up, or at least the market will not see any more selling, then we will think about buying. So yeah, that was it for today, and thank you for watching till the end. I'll see you tomorrow in another video. Bye bye.